It's time for The Balcony, the show that spotlights independent artists from all over the United States and now the world. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Here you are, The Balcony.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to The Balcony. I'm your host, Dan Thatcher, and I'm here in studio, Midnight Studios to be exact, with my co-host, Andrew Chervack.
Me.
The producer.
Me.
So, another week of hell.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
I'm ready.
Thursday?
Boom. Look out, Pigeon Forge, The Balcony,
Yes.
and Midnight Studios is riding out.
And please go to www.gofundme to get the balcony out of jail.com.
The Balcony, bail the balcony.
Donate today. And for every dollar you put in, we got a better chance of being free.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, boy.
All right. You ready for tonight's hashtag?
No.
Okay.
So, there's this little guy.
Hashtag.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Labor drunk.
That's me.
I know, but really?
Labor drunk. So
Yep.
somebody got drunk on Labor Day.
Oh, yeah.
You.
No.
Emily.
No.
Don't
know. Very interesting story.
Somebody
That's
peed
right.
on your house.
Close. So it's nighttime,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, a car pulls up in front of her house,
Yeah.
and some guy
Yeah.
is banging on our window. Like, there's no front door to our house because it was a barn built. It's a house built on a barn foundation.
Uh-huh.
So there's no front door. So he's banging on the window saying,
Was this the same window you got your butt stuck in trying to get back in the house?
No.
Okay.
Saying, Frank, I'm going to kill you. Open the effing door, right?
I'd have messed with him so bad. I would have been like, "There's no Frank home.
So
It's no Frank
but
here."
we didn't know what was going on, okay? We
Does
just
your husband have a gun?
Now wait.
Shoot his ass.
Now wait.
Okay, go ahead.
So I open the window. Of course, my daughter.
The one he's banging on?
No, the one upstairs. And I yell out, "What do you want?" So this guy says, "Oh, I'm so sorry. He's drunk and I don't know where he lives."
Wait. Frank's drunk?
No, the drunk that was pounding on our house was lost, and the guy who was driving him around trying to find out where he lived.
Oh, that's great.
So he shuffles him back in the car. In the meantime, my daughter had run out to tell my husband that somebody was in our yard. 911. God forbid you just relax, but no, 911. So now out goes my husband with the two dogs and, yes, a gun.
Nice.
I'm like, oh, so I said to my daughter, I'm like, what? Did you tell him that it's just some guy with a drunk friend?
And an Uber.
And she's like, looks at me with the big shit-eating grin on her. Oops, sorry. Big grin on her face going, no. So he's outside Elmer Fudding it, right?
Does he got a flashlight to the gun?
This stuff only goes on in my life.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah. Hashtag labor drunk. I hope they found where he lived.
That's awesome.
So, anyways.
Did the turkeys attack him?
No. But they should have.
And the dog didn't attack him?
We got new neighbors. Now they have goats. So, this ought to get interesting. They have their goat.
Maybe he was looking for a goat.
I don't. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Maybe he was goat friendly.
I don't know.
Well, there were those guys in Pennsylvania that got picked up for 300 counts of
I don't want
things
to
that
know.
should not have
See, don't
happened
take it there.
To other.
That's like the hip
Just
thing and the
saying.
cliff. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
All right, so let's get things started with a little bit of improvisation by Harry Houdini.
some elevation and relieve my aggravation. My whole life is a big improvisation. Only way I can handle situation is to find some elevation and relieve my aggravation. Got priorities straight. Yes, it's work before play, and still I get to play for my job every day. You can tell what I'm thinking from a smile on my face. If you care what I'm thinking about, you'll come and say, hey, hey. My life is a big improvisation. The way I can handle situation is to find some elevation and relieve my aggravation. Because my life is a big improvisation. The way I can handle situation, find some elevation and relieve my aggravation. I'm pretty good at putting down vibes when I try. I'm pretty good at lighting up a fire to survive. I'm ridiculous at locating objects in the sky, but I can't seem to quiet my mind sometimes. Oh!
Continuing right on with the theme of this evening, we're going to go right to Chris Walken's Drunk Poets with Cheerleader in Love.
You can take your chances, baby. The disciples and their ilk, doing cartwheels under the overpass, setting fire to the liquor store.
Everybody wants to fall to pieces. Everybody wants to fall to pieces. Everybody wants to fall to pieces like a cheerleader in love.
Killing time in the underground, breaking out of the bank, sleeping on the railroad track.
Fall to pieces. Everybody wants to fall to pieces. Everybody wants to fall to pieces like a cheerleader in love. fall to pieces. Everybody wants to fall to pieces. Everybody wants to fall to pieces like a cheerleader in love.
like a cheerleader.
In love.
Some scotch.
Shameless.
Heck yeah.
I'm telling you, you're the shameless of radio.
That's cool, though. Hashtag give me some scotch.
Hashtag always on the hunt for scotch.
Absolutely. It's better than on the
Hashtag
hunt for some other
Scotch
stuff.
ho.
Yeah, scotch ho, scotch me, scotch o'clock. Scotch is good for the soul.
So I'm really excited about tonight's guest,
Yes.
Big Bus Dream.
That's a pretty cool name if you think about it.
Yeah, and you're gonna really like their music. It's got a really cool vibe to it. I really like it.
It's got this storyteller kind of meets rock meets kind of. It's good listening music.
So let's get things started with Another Me from Big Bus Dream, and we'll be right back with the interview.
Packed her things for Christmas town. She said my news like good blues gets her down. Well, she can change the game, fly and call it free. There'll never be another me. Now she lives with gifts and clowns. She's got a brand new name, the Jesters of Christmas Town. Just the other day, she passed me on the street. I know she looked but didn't see me. No one else could ever be another me. Could never be another me. Could never be another me. Got a call from my ex-wife. It seems a brand new Jester's married to his pipe. He loves to rant and rave and hit it without a bruise. She can fly but she's not free. She'll always be a part of me. Is anybody really free? There'll never be another me. Could never be another me. Could never be another me. Another me. Another me.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the balcony, and I have on the phone with me Mike Shannon from Big Bus Dreams. You just heard their first song, Another Me. Hi, Mike.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, he's one of those guys. How you doing, man?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, it's no David here.
Oh, don't start. That's a whole nother horse.
Yeah, that's
of
a whole nother story,
Yeah.
but that's a good story.
Yeah, well, no, let's not. So they just heard Another Me. You want to tell our listeners about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I wrote that song. Basically, the character in the song, he is kind of alone, and he's called. His ex-wife calls him to lend a hand, and she's in trouble. They've moved, and this is part of that Jesters of Christmastown. They moved, and they have become the Jesters of Christmastown, and this guy is hitting the pipe, and as the lyrics say, he loves to rant and rave and hit her without a bruise. She can fly, but she's not free, and that's really what the song's about. She's not free. She's left, but she's not free. This guy is, kind of beaten on her psychologically, and she calls for help, and as the lyric says, she's always been a part of me as that character, and he goes to rescue her. And it's actually in a town called Christmastown, which actually is a town. That's why they knew the Jesters of Christmastown. So he goes and rescues her, but while he's doing this, he can't help but think, and it's somewhat out of sadness, somewhat out of bravado, and the irony of it, they'll never be. He keeps saying to himself, there'll never be another me. Yet he goes to lend her a hand, and it's sort of it's kind of a sweet and sad at the same time. But really, that's what the song's about.
Well, how many times have we repeated things over again until you keep falling in that hole, and you get back out and you said, "I'm not going to do that again," and then you do it.
Yeah.
Was this a drunk Alf?
Exactly. This tune could be, so many people.
Yep. Well,
and it's sort of been the reaction to it too.
That's the relatability for me, is the fact that we do tend to repeat things until we get it or until we learn it.
Right. So. That's why I ask for scotch every show.
Yes, that's right.
I repeat it
that's
until
right.
I get it. So somebody, if you want to shut me up, that's all I'm saying.
Shameless.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. So, okay. I read in your bio that you did a short stint with the Mamas and Papas. Was that you?
My guitar player did, and then we both did for some. I guess of who had produced one of our records. Then we did some stuff with Hootie and the Blowfish.
Oh, neat. Okay, so tell us about your band, Mike.
It's me, and I play. I do most of the writing: the vocals, guitar, some keyboards, and percussion. And then we have Chip Chorus, who came over from Mamas and the Papas, and he also was with Pat Mastini. A local drummer, Jeff Kephart, who's phenomenal. One of the other drummers is Chris Garges. And then Brian Bain, who I met him when he was, I think, 16.
Oh, wow.
And I was just blown away, by his riffs. And so we stayed together for quite some time and kind of watched him grow up. And so that's much of it. And we've worked with a couple. We've just been lucky to work with a couple of really good producers.
So how did you come up with the name Big Bus Dream? I think I kind of know, but I have to ask.
Oh, no, I had a feeling you may ask me that. And I guess the short response is everybody wants to ride the big bus, as opposed to the opposite.
Or the short bus.
Wait. Why can't I ride the short bus? What's the matter with my bus?
And if you want to be on the short bus, then more power to you,
Well, they're more fun on the short bus.
Yeah. Okay.
No, when I heard the big bus, I'm thinking of like a tour bus. Is that, kind of where it was from?
Yes, we want to ride on the bigger tour bus.
There you go.
It's, everybody, I don't know if everybody has a dream, but, certainly, I have a dream, and you want the big bus dream as opposed to the short bus dream. And really, that's where it's sort of grew out of after our earlier band, Fourth Ward. And, there was a feeling at that time that, and one of the things we sat after Fourth Ward, after we kind of dissolved that and went into Big Bus Dream, is that we wanted to take it to a different level. And, it didn't matter if we fail or not. It's better to, give it a shot than succeed at nothing. And so that's really kind of what led to that whole Big Bus Dream.
Okay, so the next song our listeners are going to hear is Tremble. You want to set that up for us, please?
Yeah, Tremble and really the initial title of Tremble at Your Feet, and it's really a song that can be taken on multiple levels. It's to be humbled by someone, and this is just one of the songs I've written a couple like this that could really be taken on a number of different levels, whether it's a human level, whether it's with a relationship, or whether it's a spiritual level. But it's a song that basically shows the humbleness of trembling at somebody's feet.
So what led you to go down the road to do this style of music? What were like some of your influences that didn't turn you into like funk or metal or country or wherever? What was the thing that inspired you?
That's a good question. Yeah, never got into metal or like the big hair music or anything of that nature. From a writing standpoint, I would have to say it was people like Leonard Cohen, Dylan. There was just like Dylan's tune, Positively 4th Street, just blew me away. Cohen, Suzanne. The earliest thing that I could, I wasn't around when he wrote it, but one of the earliest things that I remember was Seeger's, When Have All the Flowers Gone? Stories. These are, stories.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, you've got that storyteller vibe with inside of the way that you write.
Barefoot Boy. Yeah. So I think it's that, and the fact that I listen to most kinds of music, including some classical music. So kind of putting it like, and that's why I always loved, Jeff Lynne, Telephone Line, one of the great songs ever written. So those influences,
and
then
how
a
do
certain
you write?
surreal touch.
How do you write? How does that happen for you?
I write based on it's a rhythmic style, basically. I played the first thing I ever played. The first instrument I ever played, I was 10 years old, was the drums. And then that was my first band. And then when I wanted to finally write and I picked up guitar, that's when I finally switched off the drums. So I always write from a rhythmic standpoint, and then I look for, while I'm doing that, I look to, I try to relax and see what comes into my mind. What is it? Is there something that I want to say? Is there something that's bugging me? Is there something that's driving me? And then it tends to repeat itself in my head, but it's a rhythmic type of a lyric that starts to fall into place with the way I write, which is, again, from a rhythmic style. And then basically, if I find something almost as if it were a headline or the hook in an ad, if there's something that I like that means something to me, then I'll continue the story off of that. But it's a kind of an odd style of writing, I would say. But I kind of do both of those hand in hand.
All right, so let's take a listen to your next song, Tremble, and we'll be right back with Mike Shannon from Big Bus Dream.
your feet. I live in surrender. Never wake me from this peace. When I'm lost and crazy, as I tremble at your feet, I'm lost in submission. Never wake me from this peace. Wake me from this peace. To tremble at your feet, as I tremble at your feet, as I tremble at your feet, tremble at your feet.
All right, we're back here on the balcony with Big Bus Dreams with Mr. Mike. So, where can our listeners, keep up on everything that's going on with you guys?
On our website, the band site is bigbusdream.com, and certainly on Facebook, and that's facebook.com/Fourth Ward Records. That's number 4 THWARD Records, and then on Twitter, of course, at Big Bus Dream.
Okay, I want to ask you something about the graphic. I noticed there was a couple people on the bus. Who's on the bus?
Chick and me are on the bus. That's funny. That was actually drawn by a fan. She drew a couple of things and did some really neat things, and I just loved the bus, so we kept the bus.
Yeah,
and,
it's really cool.
Yeah. She does some really good work.
But see, I noticed. I'm like, all right, who's
It's funny,
on the bus?
the Jesters site, the Jesters album cover was drawn by Chick's brother, who is a terrific artist. And he will go on tour or, a few shows with a particular artist, whether it was Kiss or, there are quite a number of them, and he will actually draw them on stage.
Oh, wow.
Oh, now that's a cool hookup.
That's a cool gig, yeah. And so he's done a couple of things for us, and I think 3 covers, and he did a great job. I love the Jesters cover, the graphic.
All right, so get out there, buy Big Bus Dream, buy their music. You're going to want it. Check out the Facebook page, like it, follow them, Twitter. And we're going to end things tonight with the final song of the evening, which is Really Tired. Boy, I can speak to that. So tell our listeners about that real quick, Mike.
It's about all the noise that comes our way nowadays. It's 24/7, whether it's news, politics, people's opinions, all of so many technological gadgets and social media types of stuff that it's nonstop. Everybody is a reporter. Everybody's being hit by somebody's reporting, and it's just it'd be interesting to see where it all ends up. Years from now, it's just, but it's the noise. And
well, there's certainly a lack of privacy, that's for sure.
I wrote the tune because there was a night I was just tired. My brain was tired, and that's kind of where the song, derived from.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on our show and sharing your music and sharing a little insight into how Big Bus Dream is created. So
thank you so much.
Take care of yourself. If you get anything else in the future, please let us know. And everybody, again, check out Big Bus Dream. You're going to want their music. So,
all right, and we're going to end it here with their final song, Really Tired. So take a listen, and the balcony will be right back.
It's a rat race, like a cat being chase. It's a hustle for a dollar without living in disgrace. It's ordinary people in tribal machines, on the phone, emailing home, coming at me on a one-way street. At times, it seems I'm a tourist in someone else's dream. Through the days, through the night, I'm sliding to the left and I'm slipping to the right. It may sound funny, 'cause I'm good and fried. I want off of this side. I'm getting tired. I want some peace of mind. I'm really tired. It's choosing bridges you cross or you burn, taking steps as it rocks and it swerves. It's getting you fall and mad as you rise. The valley is littered with wasted, broken lives. It's a violent world, guns are our wives. It's ordinary people in unordinary times.
Thanks for listening to The Balcony. And up next, we're going to have our spotlight portion of our show with Emily Noell. Over to you, Em.
Hey everyone, it's Emily Noell. On tonight's Spotlight, I have JT Rocks with me. Hi, JT.
Hello, how are you guys?
I'm doing well. So, super excited. So, we are listening to your debut single tonight, Absolutely Nothing. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
So basically, I was bullied throughout my elementary school year and into my middle school year, and I just wasn't one of those people that fit in because I'm not one of those sports average kids. So a year or two ago, I decided to go to a middle school called Arts Academy, and that kind of set a momentum for me because I started to basically pursue what I do now, and that's music. And one of the main things that has kind of like dwelled on me ever so long is just being bullied all the time, you know? Even now, I'm not even going to the school and I still do get bullied. And that's kind of sad. However, I just kind of take it. But at the same time, it kind of makes me who I am today. And so with Absolutely Nothing, it's kind of more of saying I can be anything I want. I can be absolutely nothing, but still be myself, and people do like who I am because of that.
Well, I think that's a really strong message, and I think a lot of people can relate to that, whether you're, a teenager or, an adult, I think a lot of people can definitely relate to this song. And I'm super proud of you. You're a Lehigh Valley native. And the first time I ever really saw you perform was at Battle of the Bands at Artie's in Frenchtown. I was one of the judges, and you were performing, and I was so super impressed. And we picked you to win out of 3 other bands playing. So I think that speaks volumes of who you are as a performer and, a singer-songwriter, that you, a solo artist, won out of full band. So I definitely think you're someone to watch, and I definitely see great things coming from you in the future. And, I think this is a great song to come out with as your first song. So I'm definitely excited to see what you're going to come out with next.
Well, thank you so much. I do remember when I first played it, I played it actually as kind of like a school project. They said, name one quality about yourself. And that's kind of where I got the motivation to write the song. It was more along the lines of find a quality about yourself and share it with the class. So I did. I took absolutely nothing. I took pretty much what happened years ago, and I incorporated it into my school project. And somehow I made people cry because you said it was kind of relatable. People can relate to it. Sure. Yeah, they were impacted by that severely. And I got nothing but nice comments about that. And I was like, okay, there's no way that cannot be my first single.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was kind of straightforward. And you also just said big things. Well, actually, yesterday morning, I received some sort of message over email, and I am now confirmed for September 23rd. I'm at One Center Square, and I'll be opening for Drake Bell from Drake and Josh.
Fantastic. That's huge. So definitely everyone get out there and support local music. And JT, where did you produce this song at?
I produced this song at a place called Midnight Studios. It was funny. Andrew Shervack was also there. He was at the Battle of the Bands, and he came up to me and he asked me, and he said, I want to record you. Would you be willing to do that? And I said, absolutely. Because at that point, I was just like, okay, you know what? I really need this now, and it's a great opportunity. So I went with it, and kudos to Andrew. He did a fantastic job, honestly.
Yeah, he's really great.
I have nothing but happiness and just appreciation for him because he did that.
So real quick, where can our listeners check you out on social media? Where are you on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter? Where can we find you?
Yeah, I do have a Facebook. It's JAY-T Rocks. People always spell it incorrectly, unfortunately, but it's JAY-T Rocks. Or you can find me on Instagram. It's not official, but I use it to promote anyway. It's just dot JT, JAYT.
Perfect.
That's pretty much it, actually. I don't think I have any other social media unless if I'm just completely blanking on it.
Awesome. Well, JT, thank you so much for joining me. And, I'm super proud of you for the song, and I can't wait to hear what you come out with next. So thank you so much for joining me. And this is JT Rocks with his debut single, Absolutely Nothing.
Too hard to find everything known to man. Absolutely nothing in this world can describe such vulgarity and nothing like myself. There's some part of me about my life so twisted and insane.
of a madman you cannot see. This life is making me lose my mind. I can't stop releasing the vision of my own enemy. There's some part of me you'll learn nothing about. My life's so twisted and insane. There's nothing about me, there's nothing to see through. There's nothing to know, there's nothing to show. Just an excuse to be around. If I wasn't so deranged, could I ever taste this pain? If the madman wasn't there, would the sound remain the same? There's nothing about me, there's nothing to see through. There's nothing to know, there's nothing to show. There's nothing about me, there's nothing to see through. There's nothing to know, there's nothing to show. Just an excuse to be around. Just an excuse.
Produced at Midnight Studios in Easton, PA for all of your production needs. Up next, we're going to have a song from Austin Cologne, Alone Again.
Sunlight streaking through the window pane, illuminate your suffering. The helplessness will start again. The hopelessness of who you've been comes rushing back to memory. All the things you thought you'd never be, all the times that you've been here before, leaves you waiting there for something more. And you will cry alone. It's what you've known since the day you were born. You were forlorn, and all your dreams are left unseen and left to be. On token rage, the stupid little wars I wage. As days will do, they slip away, and I'm left with nothing more to say. And somehow I have crossed the line that I wouldn't let myself define, and I can't turn back and say I'm wrong. That's why I end up right where I belong, and I will die alone. I've always known since the day I was born, I was forewarned. Any dreams I had slipped right through my hands. Any dreams I had. It's what you've known since the day you were born. You were forlorn, and all your dreams are left unseen and left to be.
Hey, you're still here on the balcony. And if you're not, I don't know. It's all right. I don't care if you're not, because then you're not hearing me, so it doesn't matter. But anyways, the next song up is going to be from Gene Cabby and a bunch of other dudes. And it's right?
Gene Cabby and the Secret Admirers Society.
That's right. Gene
Good
Cabby
Lord,
and a bunch of
man.
other dudes.
Shameless.
Yeah, well, here's to Gene, and it's gonna be all right. That's the name of the song. And if I get some scotch, I'll be perfect. So here we go. Bye.
Let it consume you all night, then who knows what you might get.
everybody for listening to The Balcony tonight. With
Always come to the ending of a show, you dink.
Well,
you can't come to the beginning.
Sometimes it doesn't come
At the
fast
end.
enough.
What? Yeah. Oh, my God. Don't even get me started. Woo! See, rocks, baby, rocks.
So, I gotta say, if you're down in Pigeon Forge at the
Run.
Josie Music Awards,
Hide.
no, please come and say hi to all of us. We're all going to be down there. Emily Noell, Leah Marie Foles,
Joshy Fish,
Josh Fish,
and Ruby, Mama Leah.
There you go. But
you know, Mama Leah left a note on the door.
Did she?
Yeah, she said, "Sonny, move out to the country."
Really?
Well, yeah. Hey, couple
Sad.
more days, it's gonna be awesome.
We all need this vacation really,
like I
really
said,
bad.
www.bailoutthebalconyhost.com. We are taking pre-funding right now because that determines on how much fun we can have while we're in Pigeon Forge. It's Tennessee, and they're they don't like.
Because Tennessee is believing.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
They're not going to believe
They're letting
what
us
they
loose
see
on Dollywood. What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? But
Nothing.
anyways, congratulations to all the nominations for Midnight Studios.
And everybody.
And everybody down there. We hope that we get a chance to meet and greet a lot of people. So
Yeah.
we're going to end things tonight with our final song from Ben
And we'll
Gorsey.
secretly give you the address to the house for the bash, even though it says no parties. We live crazy like that.
Yeah, no, way to go. You are not a criminal. Anyways.
No, I'm not. Oh, and the pool is bathing suit optional.
Oh, yeah, for men.
And then the hot tub is. We won't even get into the hot tub. Well, we'll get into the hot tub.
Yeah.
It's hot in the tub.
And you're grilling.
Oh, I'm
Thank
grilling,
God.
baby. Oh, I'm cooking everything I find.
All right. So let's finish tonight with Ben Gorsky's song Rush. We'll catch you next week on The Balcony. Good night. Say good night, Andrew.
Good night, Andrew.
This is similar to a rush as I'm waiting for the sun, creating an essence of my heart and soul. Yeah, my mind is on the run. I feel as though everyone is fading, conforming and debating. Can we change the direction in which our hearts are failing? To sum it up, it's easy not to give a fuck, but don't stop here while I chase whiskey with my beer. My hands no longer steady, light me up a victory. You take me now, I know I'm ready. Take me now, I know I'm ready. Time to smile, be optimistic or wild. You tell me one more time to write a happy song. I'll show you the wound in which your ignorance tugs. I'm anchored by my past, I believe I face these facts. I've ruined lives and minds, and I'm ruining mine. And it moves you to see that I'm out of line. We trip out the doorway, I can manage my thoughts. Pull me through that door, you'll see nothing but rock. We're on top of the world when we're playing out loud. Give us this, we'll make a sound. But we won't stop there, a bit too tasty for us here. Your comfort zone, like a child in the wild, raised by wolves to chase you down in survival. All I said was go away. A change, oh big change, a change for us all. Change.
you nah, 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 nah.